Hello, teacher. Now I would like to interview you about our project that is student management system. Our team is team A4. Here our team member such as Watana, Muni, Satirik, and me. And for table of content, the firstly is introduction, and second is objective, third program or file structure, and the last demo. Let's go. The first one is introduction. The student management system undertaken at a project is based on developed technologies. The main aim of the project is develop software for managing student record, and the project is developed using C++ language and it. And the second is objective. Um, The objective of student management system is to allow admin or student to edit and find out the personal details of student and allow student to update password and log into the system. It also facilitate all the record of students such as name, ID, gender, date of birth, phone number, major, score, and so on. And for all information of student will available in a few seconds, and it also show a top of student, top 5 of student as well.
We move to the next point is feature. In this point, we allow user to choose the role such as admin or student by login by username and password separately. In admin point, we have insert. The user can insert ID, first name, last name, gender, date of birth, phone number, password, major, test score, and payment status. For search, user can search all information of student by ID or by first name. Display can show all information of all students that store in the file, and delete can delete all information of a student by ID or delete by first name. Update, user can change all information of a student by ID, and so top student can show top 5 students who has the top score. A previous operation can show history operation that user used and change admin username and password. User can change username and password for their own security. Push announcement, user can insert announcement text and it will store in the announcement file. For the last is exit. Next. The next is for students. We have pay tuition. If you already paid this, the system will show you have already paid this term tuition, and otherwise it will take you that you want to pay. It will ask you that you want to pay now or not. If you are a scholarship student, system will show that you don't need to pay. And for display my exam result, it will display all result of your examination with the message. Change my password, user can change password for security, and display announcement, user can show announcement that admin announced, and the last is exit also. Next.
So now I'm going to talk about program and file structure. So in our project, we divide into 5 program files. The first one is main program, and 4 more are header files, linked list related header files, menu and file IO header files, normal user header file, and admin user header files. And also we have 4 other text files that we store, and all this data are being encrypted. We have student list where we store all the student information. Secret, we store username and password of admin. And operation history, we store previous operation that student or admin used to do. And finally, the announcement file, we store all the announcements that admin push. Next. So in menu and file IO, we have a function like delay, main page, menu student, menu admin, login, and function that rewrite student information to file and read from file to linked list. Next. In linked list related, we have a function like encrypt and decrypt, and also some function like insert, search, update, remove in list, where we work directly with the linked list. Next. And in admin user, we store all the function that is related to admin functions, like check, insert, search, display, change user admin, password and username, push announcement, display operation, display student list, delete student, update, and sortings. So all these functions we call them, and in the function we ask for input, and then it will call the if it need to work with linked list, it will call the function that related to linked list. Next. And normal user.8 header file, we have 4 functions such as payment, change student password, store student exam score, and display announcement. Move on. So in main program, first of all, we're going to read from file, and then we display main page, and also login function going to be called, and then it will return a string, say who is using it, either admin or a student. Next. So if admin is using, we will store the fact that admin is using in the operation history, and also otherwise we store that student is using. And then we will show menu based on who is using. Next, please. And when they are in the main page, they can choose which function to perform. So we know that who is using by the time they log in, either admin or a user. So if they decide to call function 1, if they are admin, we will perform insert, or otherwise we will perform payment, and something like that for other options. Next. However, if they import something that is not based on the program, we will say that they import the wrong function and require them to input again. So this is the end of the program structure, and Satyajit will do a demo.
Okay, so for the demo function, I'm gonna use VS Code. I'm gonna use VS Code for display. So here is our function. So without further ado, let's get started. So in login interface, we have 2 options. One is for the admin. If they input the admin username and password, they will log in into the admin system. And if they log in with the student ID and student passcode, they will log in into the student system. So I'm gonna choose the admin system. So we have our default username and default password. Okay, accessed. So in admin system, we have 10 options. So one is insert the student. So first I'm gonna show the display is number 3 to show our student list. So we have for Twitch, we have for the net, we have for these in new P2 minute, for example. So we have here. So I'm gonna add more students. So we're gonna choose insert, which is number 1. Let's say 009. First name is GB. So male 24 October. Okay, let's skip like that. Phone number is 01234562. So in password we're gonna choose cat123 for default, so that the student can log in with the same password and can change for their own. So measure is CS. The score is, let's say, 87. Payment status is their payment record, like they have paid or not yet, or they have the scholarship. So let's say no, they haven't paid yet. So yep, it's been inserted. So we're gonna display it again to show if it inserted or not. So here it is. We have to be blah 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 and so on. So I want to change this, so I gotta do some incorrectly on the date of birth, so I wanna update it. So 009. So I'm gonna update, so number 5. Update 009. I'm gonna change their date of birth. Okay, here. So their birth is number 5. So I'm gonna change 24th February 22. Yep, that's it. Update it. Oh god, again. Sorry, it's my problem. I'm gonna show the list, so it is got updated. So if I'm gonna search for somebody else, so let's say 002, and we got the list. Okay, and 4, if we want to delete someone, let's say delete 009, that just added, student removed. And for the option 6 is we show the top 5 students, okay, based on their score. And in the previous operation, we're gonna show all the previous thing that we do. So we display, we all insert it, we display again, and we update it 009 student date of birth, and display again, and we search it and we move it. Yeah, so it all recorded in the system. So number 8, we change the system username and password. Let's say input new in test, password is test 1 2 3, and you confirm it again. Oh sorry, test 1 2 3. Okay, and it's done. For number 9 is push announcement, is for admin to announce something to the student. So let's say testing that, so from something 1 2022. Yes, announcement has been made, so we are done. So to save all the thing, we need to exit, so we're gonna 10 exit. So let's change into the student system 1. So I'm gonna log in with my username, so mine is 001 and my password is 2409. Okay, so in here we have 5 options, so 1 2 3 4 5. One is pay tuition, is to check for my payment status. So mine is scholarship student, so I don't have to pay, so it will show like that. In second is display my exam result. I got 90. Wow, that's great. Good. And number 3 is if I want to change my password. Okay, so 3, and I'm gonna change it to something new, like it's new or something. It's new. Okay, change. Okay, number 4 is to check the announcement that the teacher or the admin has been announced. Okay, so here is the previous log, you can skip it. So here is the last announcement that I made last time. Yeah, here it is, just you can check it out. So 5 is it, and that's all. That's it for our student system management, and thank you and good night.